So, in the movie Oppenheimer, there is this one scene that stuck out to me. And no, it's not the bomb explosion scene. I have the mentally diseased brain of somebody who studies languages. It's this scene. It's the one where Oppenheimer suddenly gives a speech in Dutch, and the whole audience is like, oh my god, American professor, American lecturer, giving a lecture in Dutch. How amazing, even though he is not Dutch. And in a subsequent scene, he talks about how he accomplished this. And he says he learned Dutch in 6 weeks, which, if anyone else in the audience knew anything about languages, which I'm sure many of us do, that is a very short time. And my jaw kind of dropped when I first saw that. Because 6 weeks? Even babies take like, what, 2 some odd years to figure out how to speak? I don't fucking know. But it turns out Oppenheimer did somehow manage to learn enough Dutch to give a physics lecture in the language. But that's the key phrase right there. Enough Dutch. It's not that he learned enough Dutch to give a physics lecture. He learned just enough Dutch to give a physics lecture. We think of physics normally as this discipline for the highly intelligent and the highly sophisticated, which it is. Don't get me mistaken. It's why I'm making a video on languages and not fucking, something respectable like physics. And so we think one would need to master a language to be able to talk about something so, complicated, advanced, and sophisticated like physics. But think about all the things you don't need to know for a physics lecture. Words like dog, cat, street, boiled act. And on top of that, even present-day Mormon missionaries study a language for just 6 to 9 weeks, depending on the language, before going out to become a missionary abroad. You would only need to focus on that which is relevant to missionary work, at least for the start. They'll get the chance to develop their language further once they're in their target country, when they're surrounded by native speakers, all their documents will be in the target language. That'll be their chance to reach fluency. But here's the thing, I'm not putting anyone down, them nor Oppenheimer. It's still an incredible feat, and there is a lot more to a language than just vocabulary. But there's a lot one can gain from understanding the methodology of what otherwise would seem like a magic trick. It can inspire you and me both to learn a language, even if all we can talk about are fucking clouds or something. It's motivating to know it's feasible. And I think that's what I wanted to share here today. You don't need to be able to talk about bureaucracy, aviation, public transportation, and every kind of fruit that for some reason every language application sees as necessary. Yes, you can't say you're fluent if you can only talk about bagels and donuts. But learn whatever the hell you want. When Oppenheimer said, it's a challenge for myself, that's exactly what it is. He's passionate about physics, and he's passionate about learning. And learning physics in Dutch was another way for him to explore what he loves. So if you love planes, go learn what a plane is in French. If you love movies, go learn what a movie or film is in, Greek. Learn what you love the way other people know it. You never know someday when you could share that love with somebody new. Thanks for watching.